Hello. What's good, you guys? God, the delay on this is extraordinary. Hello, Rick. Hello, Dart Designs. Shout out to December Malik for becoming a member or upgrading. I think you remember before. Rick, as always, nice to see you. Vanessa, thank you so much for being here as well. What's up? I am Y. All right, so tonight we are going to be doing all signs. We're going to be taking a look at whomever is on your mind, whether that is a friend, whether that is a lover, whether that is a parent, whatever it may be. And you're going to see how this person is projecting themselves onto you or how they're portraying themselves to you. And then we're going to see who they truly are and then what their intent is with you. Okay, so keep in mind that if you're like, well, I don't have anybody on my mind. Okay, so then it's somebody you haven't met yet. Okay. So you can know if that person is for you or not. Okay. I am taking super chat questions. It is going to be a hipsy kind of night. So if you guys want to book a super chat reading, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that. It will be the pinned comment in the chat box. Okay. Also keep in mind that for recorded readings on Hipsy, I have something going on until the 20th. So if you put in the coupon code Alexis25, you will be able to get 25% off of your recorded reading. Doesn't matter what recorded reading it is, you will be able to get 25% off. There are only 10 coupons available, so please keep that in mind. First come, first serve. Otherwise, you got to pay full price. What's up, Carrie? Thank you. I've been waiting for this all day. Damn. No pressure. What's up, Kismet? It's nice to see you. What's up, Stacy? As you guys know, we have a big lunar eclipse in Pisces that is coming next week. Woo! Okay. So Pisces is super emotional. This is going to be happening the 17th or 18th. It just depends on where you're at in the world. But this is an emotional one. Okay. It can be a big revelation. It doesn't have to be a bad revelation, although I will say that the moon is going to be conjunct Neptune, and it's going to be right in the middle of Saturn and Neptune. So it can feel like the veil is being lifted, your purpose is reimagined, you get it now, or it can be like, oh my God, the whole time I knew that that person was a piece of crap, and now like I see it. It can be that. But it's a big kind of letting go. It can be a lot of apologies at this time. There can be a lot of forgiveness. There can be a lot of tears. There can be also a lot of meditation and art and emotional releases, etc. So it doesn't look that great for me. I'm not going to lie. But it usually never does. This lunar eclipse is going to be opposing my natal sun and the transiting sun, but it is going to be sextile my natal Mars as well. So I don't personally like it and I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm going to do the best with what I got. I'm glad to see you guys here. Can it be both? Yes, two things can be true at the same time. Absolutely. But this is definitely eclipses are all about soul growth. So it's something that is trying to propel you forward in the direction that you are supposed to go. Okay. Even though it might be difficult. What's up, Moon Sun Tarot? Loving the new writing on your newsletter, by the way. So good and thought provoking. I just love you. Date me. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I'm getting slammed too. Buckle up, Buttercup. That's okay, honey. Baby, listen. When you got the North Node in Aries in the 12th house, you get it. Okay. You've been through it already. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay. All right. I'm okay. I'll be okay. All right. So, without further ado, hello, Alan. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that is on your mind. All right. Don't tempt me. So good to see you. She is a cutie. You're writing? Aw, thank you so much, Michaela. Yeah, if you guys want to sign up for it, I don't know if it's in this bio. I don't know. If Rick or Lori or Complexity want to go get the link for the newsletter, you're more than welcome to. What's up, Team Hipsy? Hipsy's in the house. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look. Show me Aries through to Pisces. Alrighty. Where do I want to put this? Got all these leaves and shit. All right, let's do Aries first. Okay, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at the person on your mind. This could be romantic or otherwise. We're going to take a look at how this person is portraying themselves now or will be portraying themselves to you, who they really are, and what their true intention is with you, okay? So let's take a look. Oh, honey, with the leaves. That fake forest. The judgment for how this person will portray themselves to you. Wow, strong Scorpio energy. Who this person truly is the Tower. And their intent with you is the Ace of Wands. Tell me about that judgment. Wow, okay. Wow. This may be a feminine for some of you. This may be a feminine here. Okay. So if you're a masculine Aries and you're looking for a feminine, this could be the one. This could be somebody from your past, just being honest. Okay, so I'm going to play it both ways. This person can be from your past. This is somebody that has a lot of self-worth and self-value. They know what their value is. They know who they are. This is somebody who has probably or is probably showing you that they know how to make the right decisions, but the decisions that they make are going to be solely based on what makes them feel comfortable and what decision they feel like is going to honor their value the most. So, if you want to date this person and you're like, oh, like, let me take you to this hole in the wall down the street, and they tell you no, it's because they think that that is not for them, and they're like, I kind of deserve better, or that's just really just not my thing. Okay, it doesn't have to be that, but this is that type of person, and I don't think that's a bad thing. um this is somebody who may be either very well educated or very spiritual or very creative as well. At least that's how you're viewing them. And there could be something here where you feel like they're very aware of their path. They're very aware of what their purpose is. They can be very spiritual, like I said. So, I mean, I really like this person. This person is the divine feminine energy. Okay. If you believe in that kind of thing, I do. Okay. I feel like this is a divine feminine archetype kind of person. I know the cross watchers are like, yeah, that's me, honey. Who this person truly is, this is hysterical to me. And I'm going to tell you why. Um, that Tower, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So this person is very much a catalyst. Okay. This is the type of person. I don't think this King of Wands in reverse is this person. I think that this individual is somebody who doesn't mean to be destructive per se, but if they sniff out any kind of disrespect or egoic behavior or a ridiculous amount of pride coming from you due to some kind of lack of accountability or a sense of immaturity or whatever the case, they will shut it down. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I really feel like this is a feminine energy who is very used to humbling men. Okay. I just, or, you know, I'm just saying that because they're showing up in divine energy. This is not somebody that's going to BS you. This is somebody who's going to tell you straight forth, this is what it is, and this is what your problem is. And if you can't address those issues, you got to go. And with that Wheel of Fortune, they're going to say it like it's nothing. They're going to let go and let God, baby. And that's it. Have a nice day. Moving on. Okay. This is somebody who's not afraid of change. They're not afraid to okay, let it crumble then. They're not going to chase you down the street for a day old wiener. It's not going to happen, baby. It's just not. Okay, so this is this person. I know the feminine energies of the chat that are dealing with Aries. They're like, yes, that's me. What's up, Michaela? Their intent with you, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. This to me is more of an energy of whatever happens, happens. You know, I think that there's a very strong sexual attraction that they have towards you. And this is probably somebody that wants to inspire you in some way to potentially heal or to kind of come out of your shell in some way. But with that Nine of Pentacles, they're going to put themselves first and foremost. What's important to them is them. You know, if they're taken care of, they're like, okay, I'm taken care of. I can take care of you. You know what I mean? Whatever that means for them. It's not that they're not open to a relationship, because they are, but ultimately the relationship that they have to self is the most important relationship that they have. And I think that's healthy. So I don't think this person has a bad intent, but if you come with that BS, I think they're going to check you. Okay. But like in a super graceful way, right? We have conjunction, we have I remember, which is the fated life versus the destiny life, and balance spirituality and practicality. Okay. It's interesting because when it says fated versus destiny, when it says balance spirituality and practicality, and then we have the full moon in Pisces, which we're having next week, which is the lunar eclipse in Pisces, it makes me think that something's going to happen around that time. I mean, something's going to happen for everybody, baby, but you know what I mean? Like something where you're going to realize like this person that I'm meeting at this time, or this conversation that I'm having with said person at this time, is going to be very prominent for you. I really think this is about you balancing those two. So if you guys have been, and I mean, think about it, right? Like the lunar eclipse in Pisces is very much about spirituality. It's about transcendence. It's about letting go. It's about art, and it's about, you know, dreamy state of mind and blah, 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 right? Getting in touch with our emotions. And then the opposite, okay, because the lunar eclipse is going to naturally oppose the sun, is in Virgo. So this is an opposition is about having a balance between the two and being able to come together to make something successful or to create something successful. And for some reason, it's telling you that that's something that you're needing to do. So maybe the sense of, you know, we're in this hustle culture. Everybody's running around. Everybody got to do this and got to do that. And, you know, I'm definitely, you know, I'm not exempt from that. But there's something about you needing to, if you've been on that side of life, there's something about you needing to come together even more so with your feminine side, maybe letting go of the ego, maybe something like that, or vice versa. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you guys so much. If you'd like to book a super chat reading with me, you can do so by clicking the pinned comment in the chat box, and I'll take you right to where you can buy a super chat question. Okay. So what's up? Aw, Boombastic is here. She's one of my newsletter queens. What's up, Rach? Yes. What's up, Jessica? Thanks. All right, let's see. Thank you, Stacy, for saying that as well. Okay. All right, so let's look at Taurus. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's take a look at the person that is on your mind, whether this is romantic or otherwise. We're going to take a look at how this person is portraying themselves currently or will be portraying themselves towards you in the near future. Then we're going to take a look at who this person truly is and then their true intention with you. Then I'm going to pull an advice message, okay? So let's take a look. How they're portraying themselves is the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse for who they truly are. Their intent is the Moon in reverse. Well, we're off to a great start. Okay. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm feeling like with the two sixes there, you may be like, okay, I see potential in this, right? Because this is how you're perceiving this person. This is your perspective of this person or will be your perspective of this person. You may be like, okay, like this is somebody I could kick it with, or this is a friend, or this is somebody I get along with, or I make good memories with. But there's also something about this person where you're like, Nine of Cups in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reverse is like, God, you're super selfish, or I feel like all you care about is yourself, or you only care about benefiting in some way from this connection. It's not, and, and you may be kind of on this like teeter totter, not really sure, because the Six of Cups is like, this is somebody who feels like a gift to me, or somebody I really get along with, somebody I make good memories with, da 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 da. But there may be this underlying thing where you're like, I just feel like they're in it for themselves. They're in it to gain something. It's not totally authentic, right? And I don't think that every connection is 100% like totally authentic, right? No, I don't think that's true, but it may feel like there's a transactional component to said connection. And you're going to get that. Like you're going to feel that cuz this is your perspective. So it's going to be like, "Oh, like maybe they owe you money, or maybe you feel like they're taking advantage of you, or, you're always the one pulling out the wallet at the restaurant, or, whatever the thing is." So it's mm, not the best. Because the Nine of Cups in reverse, yeah, it can be like, this is not what I want. And that could be the case. You could be looking at this person like, this is not what I want. And two things can be true at the same time, but I think the reason why you're looking at this person like this is not what I want is because of how selfish they are. Okay? Nine of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Like they don't have much to offer, but what's weird about it is the Six of Cups is still like a gift, you know? So it almost makes me feel like there's a learning component, and the wisdom that you gain from it is the gift. Does that make sense? I know we're sick of learning the lessons, right? The Eight of Wands in reverse for who this person truly is, with the Devil in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the blockage isn't necessarily their toxic behaviors or their issues. The issue is that they know that they have said issues, but they don't plan on doing anything about it. Does that make sense? So maybe this is somebody who is an alcoholic. I don't know, right? Let's be super cliche. Maybe this person is an alcoholic, and they know it, and they're very well aware of it, but they're like, I'm not going to do anything about it. It's like, okay, well, then if there's first of all, the first step is admitting, right? Then the second step is doing something about it. But if there's an admittance and then there's no resolution, well, I'm just going to stay here, you know, bow out, right? Of course, do as you'd like. But I also want to say this, and this was the first thing that I got intuitively as soon as that Devil in reverse popped out. If this person has any like passive aggressive behaviors, or they're doing certain things and you're like, are they doing that on purpose? They are, and they know that they're doing it, okay? Or they know that they're saying it, because the Devil in reverse is an awareness of the issue. And where it's coming from is the Four of Wands in reverse. Well, what's the Four of Wands in reverse? Well, it can represent a lot of things, but in this specific scenario, based on the rest of the cards and the imagery, is somebody who is deeply insecure, too insecure to do something about the issue, too insecure to admit to out loud, or it's like a silent knowing, but not an outward confession, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So basically somebody who plays stupid when they do crappy stuff. The Moon in reverse for their intent with you, with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Ugh, God. Wow, okay. Ooh. Baby, if you're waiting on a wedding ring, okay, if you're waiting on a trip to Bali, if you're waiting for the white picket fence and the apron or whatever the hell you're looking for, this ain't it. If you're looking for a romp in the hay, if, you're looking for a little bit of shebang, this is the one for you, okay? But I don't have a more eloquent way of saying that this person is for the streets. Okay. And maybe we all have been at one point, okay? But I feel like this person is kind of, because that Knight of Wands in reverse is like, wee, right? It's like a dog chasing its tail and chasing every other tail, right, in its midst. And I think that this person is naturally very, I don't know if they're impotent, I don't know if they're just sexually frustrated, I don't know what the thing is, but all I can think of is a chihuahua getting it on with every corner of the pieces of furniture in the house. That's what I think of when I see this. Okay. House 12, addictions or something, I'm telling you. Codependency, boundaries, a time for healing. Well, I mean, that's house 12 anyway. House 12 is about letting go. House 12 can also be about listening to your intuition, needing to be alone. And then when it says something like, you got this, or excuse me, you got the love, codependency, and boundaries, it's probably telling you that any love that you may pour into this person needs to be put into yourself, most likely. Okay. Be very, very careful. I think that this person can easily manipulate you. House 12 can kind of be that, right? It's kind of like where we lose our head a little bit. It can also, be the place where we go to self-discover and all of those things, but it can be a little elusive. So please make sure that you're keeping your boundaries up and be careful of any codependency issues. Be careful of any addictions that this person may have or whatever the case is. And just probably it's asking you to be safer than it, because it doesn't want you to be sorry, essentially. Oh, girl, I thought I saw something crawl across my bedroom. Woo! Anyway, thank you so much, Taurus. If you would like to book a super chat reading, you can do so by clicking that pinned comment in the chat box, and you can get your questions answered and read and get your cards read. And also, you guys, don't forget, for recorded readings on Hipsy.com, with coupon Alexis25, you can get 25% off your recorded reading, whether it's a full reading or whether it is a super chat reading that you ask offline or what have you. There's only 10 of them left, so make sure that you take full advantage of that. All right, you guys, shimmy, shimmy. All right, let's look at Gemini. What's up, Carrie? All right, I'm not gonna lie, this is what's up, Mason? What the hell are you talking about? It's nice to see you, baby. What's up, Jim? Love me some Violetta on a Friday. Damn. I'm not a Monday kind of girl. Good. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's do Gemini. All right, Geminis, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. This can be a friend, this can be a foe, this can be a lover. Okay, keep that in mind. We're going to be taking a look at how this person portrays himself to you, who they truly are, and what their intention with you is. Okay. Ugh. I rebuke it. Okay. The Emperor in reverse for how this person portrays themselves. The Eight of Cups in reverse for who this person truly is. The Three of Cups for their intention. Let's take a look at this. Oh, honey. What is happening here? This is a mess. So I feel like this person is going to piss you off. And I already feel like this individual has some drama in their life that's going to irritate you as well. Like it's not like this is the type of person who will purposely trigger you in order to get some kind of emotional need met. And that's how you're perceiving them. And it's going to piss you off, but it almost feels it's like a narcissist, I'm not diagnosing anybody, okay? I'm not a psychologist or anything, but it's like a narcissist. It's like they will purposely, like, say things and do things that they know are gonna trigger you, so that way they'll get a reaction, right? Because they need that. It's like a form of being fed, right, in some way, and it makes me feel like that's this person, kind of. You know what I mean? But, that likely comes from some kind of childhood wound, okay? And while I'm not saying this person is a narcissist, usually, right, just narcissistic types, usually that is bred because there was usually the father, but there was usually a narcissistic parent that they grew up with, that they were raised by. And then there's the other parent who's trying to make it all up and trying to almost empress and reverse it, trying to reassure the child tenfold to make up for the crappy behavior of the other parent. And that is how the narcissist is kind of born. So maybe it's that, I mean, everything, every behavior, every thought, it stems from somewhere. It stems from a place. Doesn't mean you have to deal with it, right? But this would be aggravating to me. And I feel like you're this Queen of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I feel like it's purposely triggering you, but it's keeping you in a cycle. And that's what's going to be irritating about it. Who this person truly is the Eight of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I think at the end of the day, this is somebody who is a true lover. I really think that they love and they want to be loved. That's truly what I believe. I think somewhere deep inside of them, between the ha-ha and the gotchas and the whatever else they do, I think that there's a true emotional, gentle person in there. But I think as well with that Eight of Cups in reverse, they're willing to resort to certain actions in order to get said emotional needs met. This may be somebody as well who doesn't believe that they deserve love, right? Because the Eight of Cups in reverse can represent somebody who settles, right? And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes we settle because we're tired. But, other times we settle because we have low self-esteem. And I feel like because this person is showing up as the Emperor in reverse, that's kind of what that vibe is giving me. So, especially if this person feels like they're going to be abandoned or they're going to lose out on you or they're going to lose out on an opportunity or they're going to lose out on a person in general, I think that this person may stoop to certain behaviors in order to get their needs met. And I think in one way or another, I think that we all do that. Especially with our wounds, like people who have a serious abandonment wounds, a lot of the times sometimes they'll just leave you before you leave them, right? Because they can't feel that pain, and they don't realize it's like a subconscious thing that we're doing of an avoidance of being hurt, or a way to trigger said person to not to do the thing that we're afraid of. So it's kind of making me feel like that a little bit. Now, this person's intent with you is the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords. I really think that they like your company, okay? That's what it comes down to me with that Three of Cups. This is somebody who wants your company, who probably even values your company, but this behavior, and who knows why they're showing up like that, okay? Not that that's an excuse, but who knows why they're showing up like that? All I know is it's pissing you off. Their true intent is to come together, have some kind of camaraderie. This feels like it might be somebody from the past, okay? If this is somebody from the past, they likely want to reconcile and probably make peace. For others of you, if this is somebody new or if this is somebody you haven't met yet, they may be trying to overcome whatever it is that they've been through, whether it was a breakup, a divorce, a death in the family, I don't know, whatever the thing is, through some kind of interaction with you. And sometimes we need that because we just need people, right? I'm not saying this person's like a bad person, all right? You have to make that judgment for yourself. But this person really just wants camaraderie and peace, okay? What's up, bestie? Aw, hey, poet. That's my best friend, guys. We have Aquarius. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius placements. Then we have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in, and adjustments are required. So I really want to say, like, when it comes to building a relationship or a connection with this person, and maybe saying that we're needing to focus on the friendship element of this connection. I'm not saying it can't be romantic or it isn't romantic, but something about the friendship component, most likely, of this connection needs to be focused on. Be careful of, using this person to cope, or maybe this is somebody who has negative ways of coping, but this may be asking you to change your thinking when it comes to whom or what you may be using in order to cope. Okay, because we do that sometimes. When we are feeling really bad about ourselves, we'll go out and we'll get wasted and we'll sleep with somebody, right? Like, it's so for some reason it may be asking you, like, what is that thing? Okay. And I think this lunar eclipse in Pisces is really going to remove a lot of that for us anyway. And with the adjustments are required card, there's something about it's saying there's something about what it is that you're holding on to that needs to be let go of, so that way you can live your life in the best way possible. It could also be asking you to join some kind of group. Okay, so for some of you, if you do have addictions or you do have traumas or something like that, it can be like completely unrelated to this person or not. It may be asking you to join some kind of group, potentially a spiritual group, just because it's saying let God in. Okay, and that way, that's going to help you with some kind of relational habits that you have, or some kind of coping mechanisms that you've utilized for a long time. Okay, so thank you so much, Gemini. If you guys want to book a super chat reading with me, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. If you don't want to type that in, you can find it as the pinned comment right there in the chat box. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jim. All right. It's cha cha cha. Let's look at Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. This can be a friend, a boss, a lover, doesn't matter, whoever it is that's on your mind. If you haven't met this person yet, then this is somebody that you haven't met yet. Okay, so this is the month of September. Keep that in mind. We're going to see how this person is going to portray themselves to you, or how they're portraying themselves to you right now, how you perceive them. Also, we're going to be taking a look at who this person truly is and their intentions with you. And then I'm going to pull an advice message. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let me go ahead and shuffle these a little bit. I have the best conversations with my Sagittarius best friend. Just the absolute best. God, he is everything, honey. Okay, let's see. Cancer. How this person is showing up is the Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a feminine energy. Who this person is the Justice card. And their intent with you is the Chariot. Love this. So there you are right there. Their intention is you. Let's see that Queen of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Uh, if this is somebody that you are already dealing with, Cancer, I think this person's in love with you. I think that they may believe that it's mutual, but they battle with that a lot with that Five of Wands. This is somebody that may go back and forth in regards to their own feelings for you, or they may go back and forth or constantly be in some kind of internal conflict with themselves about whether or not you care about them or love them. Okay, that can be what the Five of Wands is. And while the Five of Wands isn't like a super big deal, it's basically a probably an internal fight that this person is having, and they feel like they're not really getting any reprieve. They're not really getting any mm, understanding. Um, with the Death card, this person may be not so sure on whether or not they want to end things. This may be somebody who you're perceiving as very conflicted, or somebody who is a little bit dramatic, maybe a little bit emotionally dramatic. You may feel like this person is ending something with you. If this is somebody that you don't really know, or somebody that you're just getting to meet, you may feel like this person is very intuitive, sweet, soft, sensitive, very kind, very loving, but you may feel like they're going through some kind of transformation in their life that is maybe very conflicting or painful, right? The death card can be like a lot of internal pain, or maybe they're going through an actual death, okay, in their life. But ultimately, it seems like a lot of conflicting energy. But I'm also feeling like there's something about this person where you see them like ending something in order to gain some kind of peace, some kind of emotional peace. Okay. And it's pretty straightforward. The justice for who this person truly is. Oh, wow. So different from that. When it comes to spotting any kind of like manipulation, when it comes to, missed opportunities or whatever the thing is, I think that while, yes, they are very sensitive and emotional and sweet and kind, I think that who they truly are is somebody who cares about doing the right thing or cares that the right thing is being done unto them. And at the end of the day, this is somebody who's very logical, most likely very intelligent. They probably think outside of the box. But this is somebody who, as well, if they feel like something isn't balanced, they're going to cut it out. Okay. They're going to cut it out and be like, yeah, no, there's something weird about this, right? Especially if this person is intuitive, which they may be. That's how they're showing up anyway. But this person is all about balance and doing the right thing. This person is a truth seeker because it's like you look at it, right? The justice is about the scales, but justice is also about swinging that hammer, right? Actually, like justice, okay? Judge Judy. Think of Judge Judy, right? That's who I think about when I think about Libra, right? If we're talking about like don't, Libra might be about relationships, baby, but snip, snip, she'll cut it right off, right? Judge Judy is a Libra stellium, okay? So she's a true Libra. And I think this person is kind of like that. So, and especially with that King of Swords energy, that's Aquarian energy. That's very much about what's right, what's best for everybody, what's good for the group, what's good for the people. And if they may feel like somebody's talking bad about them or they feel like there's some kind of manipulation, I think that they're the type of person to cut it off very quickly. Have a good one, Jim. Their intent with you is the Chariot, the Sun, and the Two of Cups in reverse. This connection very much emotionally drives them. Okay, they're very driven by their emotions when it comes to this connection, and I think that they want to think good things. They want to have the right outlook. They want to have a positive outlook. They want to be optimistic, but there's something about that Two of Cups in reverse where I feel like they're wanting to shine a light, the sun, on a reason why you guys are disconnected or why they're disconnecting or a misunderstanding potentially. And I think that this person is interested in having a victory or some kind of success in regards to that. So it makes me feel like they're wanting to illuminate some kind of what's that, Two of Cups in reverse? Something where they feel like the veil was lifted, like a reality check moment, like, oh wow, okay, whether about them or about you. Your advice is Jupiter, Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Then they want to put Jupiter with that. Like Jupiter is the least grounded planet. And then take time to breathe out. So Jupiter can be about being higher minded, right? It can be telling you to look at the bigger picture of something, being more high vibrational, okay? The Jupiter is like the king of the planets, right? Asking you to be kingly or queenly, if that makes sense. And also at the same time, not allowing that perspective of yourself or that attitude that you're portraying to let your head get too big or anything. It's probably asking you to be humble. Yes, be high vibrational, be all high and mighty and all that, but stay grounded with your perspective on something. Because there may be something here where this person gets you really worked up and then you get all high and mighty and get in your pride and then it's like, all right, chill out. So it can be kind of asking you to, just chill out, buddy. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Cancer. If you would like to book a super chat reading, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that as the pinned comment in the chat box right there. Okay, let's do Leo. Aw, Kate, that is like the sweetest thing ever. Thank you so much for saying that. That's so sweet. All right, let's see here. All right. Hello, Lindsay. All right, Leos, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. This can be a lover, this can be an employee, this can be a family member. Obviously, it's going to be different for all of you, but we're going to be taking a look at how this person is going to portray themselves or how they're portraying themselves to you now, aka how you're perceiving them, who this person truly is, and what their intentions are with you. And then I'm going to pull advice messages, okay? And then I'm going to have to pee. So, how this person is portraying themselves or will portray themselves is the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles for who they truly are, and their intent with you is the Five of Cups. Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, ending. Can I get one more for that? Sheesh. Oh God, I can't. I just okay. So cross watchers are gonna kill me, but I'm not focused on that. Okay, if it's not you, don't take it personally. Okay. This is somebody that always feels like they lose. Okay, at least this is how you're gonna be perceiving them. Okay, I'm always gonna lose. I'm never gonna win. I'm never gonna get the recognition that I deserve. You know, this makes me think of somebody who like I don't know, maybe they take out your trash one day and they're like, "Hey, like I took out your trash." And you're like, "Oh, thank you." That's it? You know? Like that's it. I took out your trash, or like or maybe they do a lot and they feel like you're very critical. Okay, it can be that way as well, where they may feel like you're super critical and they just can't ever do anything right and they don't ever get a pat on the back or a reach around, right? Like they don't, so it can have this person communicating Ace of Swords with you on that note. So maybe they're rightfully so, maybe not. I don't know, but this is just how you're perceiving them. And they may feel or express to you, hey, I feel drained, you know? And you may be like, oh, dude, like maybe it is the trash thing. You took out the trash, right? You didn't discover a country. Like just chill out. It can be that. Or it can be that you really are very hard on this person and they're expressing to you, like, dude, are you ever like, why do you pick on me so much? It can kind of be like that. But you can feel like they're like, because how, like, sorry, I keep saying like, ooh, I try not to do that. The way that I would see this as somebody who's portraying themselves to me in this way is somebody who has this sense of entitlement towards something. It's giving Four of Cups a little bit, like, I say that a lot, yes, bitch, we know. I just can't. I hate that I do that. I do that all the time. All right, let's see here. We have oh, here, let me block this person. Sorry, guys. Hide user on this channel. Okay, sorry. Someone was being gross. The Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Cups. Oh, man. You know, I think that this is somebody who... I think that they're a hard worker. I think that they have high standards for themselves. I think that this person tries really hard. I think that they're very much about self-mastery, but I also think that this is somebody who has an inner child that is very wounded or insecure. This makes me feel like this is somebody who grew up in maybe an abusive household, or maybe they, you know, had a really mean parent and they were always looking to please, and they became a people pleaser, you know, and they kind of need that validation, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, this is somebody who's very emotionally supportive. This is somebody who will probably support you thick and thin. This is somebody who will love you. This is somebody who has, it's almost like they are love, like they have it already. They have so much to give. This could be somebody as well who is naturally a commitment or relationship type of person. Like, this is somebody who is very committed. But I think with that Page of Wands in reverse, they may feel like nothing is ever good enough for anybody, right? So I think that they're just, I think that they're just a little wounded, like we all are. You know what I mean? What's up, Return to Sender? It's nice to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. Their intent with you, the Five of Cups, the Hangman, and the Fool in reverse. There's an apprehension here. Okay. There's somebody who's a little apprehensive. I think that they're looking at the negative side of things, okay? Not because they want to. I think it's just kind of in their nature sometimes to maybe be a little bit pessimistic due to their upbringing or whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, this is somebody who wants to forgive, who wants to let go, or who wants to seek forgiveness, whatever the thing is. I feel like this is a very empathetic individual. And I also believe that this is somebody who's not above understanding. This is somebody who's interested in seeing your perspective of things without, you know, they may be impulsive sometimes, especially when it comes to their emotions, but I don't think that their intent is to hurt. Okay? I don't. I really don't. I think this person is just like just has gone through some things, you know. We have house 10 for your advice, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Then we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And then emotions are running high. So, you know, maybe for some of you, maybe some kind of relationship needs to be solidified, you know? Maybe there's something that has nothing to do with this connection where it's saying you need to focus on your career. Not saying that you can't talk to this person or what have you, but you're needing to focus on your career or some kind of achievement. Okay. Because it's telling you you're creating a new life for yourself right now, or you're getting ready to, whether you realize it or not. And that's where your focus needs to be. I will say, with that emotions running high card, to be honest, this may be telling you not to allow your emotions to get the better of you and distract you from what it is that's important. Okay. And when I'm getting emotions, supermoon card, and then I see house 10. House 10 is Capricorn, then we have moon. You can be a moon in Capricorn, or it can be asking you to be responsible with your emotions, okay? Because we also have to think that the moon or our moon sign is how we deal with stress. So you can see moon in Virgo, you know, all of a sudden they have to organize everything up in their house, right? Or moon in Taurus, hi. They can get really, really lazy and eat up everything in the house. Or a moon in Leo, they go to extreme lengths to get some kind of attention to feel important in the moment, right? Again, you know, and they all have our thing. So it may be asking you to fall into that Capricornian energy when you feel stressed. You know, focus on putting one foot in front of the other, being patient, right? Focusing on what it is that you're attempting to achieve, even if that's a sense of emotional maturity, whatever it may be. Okay. So thank you so much, Leo. If you'd like to book a super chat reading, you can do that by visiting hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. And if you don't want to type that out, you can just find that right there as the pinned comment in the chat box. Also, for recorded readings on Hipsy, the first 10 people to book by using Alexis25 will get 25% off said reading. On that note, I have to take a potty break and I will be right back. Are you a moon in Taurus too? I am. I am a moon in Taurus. Yes. I'm also a Taurus rising. But my moon rules my third house. And my moon is obviously in my first house. So I tend to write a lot when I'm stressed out as well. And those emotions just fly, baby. Okay. While I have like a whole carton of Oreos next to my journal, right? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, Vanessa, thank you. Don't say that, return to sender. That's why they have, you know, laptops. There, Dart Designs just posted my some of my writing. Also, I have a writing YouTube page as well, which is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. You can see that if you just go to my YouTube channel. It's promoted as the top thing over there. You'll see the little profile picture. I've dated a couple Sag Venuses before. Sagittarius placements always follow my 8th house. It's can be tricky, you know what I'm saying? Got to be careful. All right, guys, make sure you guys get your super chats in. All right. Um I'm sorry, but the sweater is so cute. Like, please just stop. Like, pumpkin spice city, honey. Okay, we're ready. We're ready for October. My birthday's coming up as well. I think I am gonna do a charity stream this year. There's been a lot of like horrible things that have come out in the media about violence against women and things, and I'm a member of Women Against Violence Wave out here in Virginia, and I think it's probably time that I just do that so I can feel a little bit better about what the hell is going on. So sad what's happening. Hello, Rach. 21 again? Hell no, baby. I'll be 38 and I am okay with that. I would never want to be 21 again. Oh, I'm still an idiot. You know, I was a way bigger idiot back then. I don't want to be that much of an idiot ever again. I'm really, really, really smart until I fall in love with somebody. And then all logic out the window. Oh, was that a red flag? Let's just close our eyes and enjoy the ride. We won't have to see it, you know? God, I'd never want to be 21 again. Yeah, same. Same rage. It was pretty bad. All right, let me see here. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. Happy birthday, Virgos. I'm a Virgo too. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, let's see, Virgo. Let's go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind, whether lover or otherwise. We're going to be taking a look how this person is portraying themselves, who they truly are, and what their intent is with you. Okay, whether this is somebody you already know, or somebody you're just getting to know, or somebody that you haven't met yet. Okay, and then I'm going to pull an advice message. So let's see. Ooh. The lovers could be a Gemini, the hermit, Virgo, page of cups in reverse for their intent. Ew. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, not because I didn't say ew because of the sign. I said ew because the page was in reverse. I don't want anyone to think I'm like, okay. So we have the lovers, the eight of swords. Oh God, my freaking meditation music turned off. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hold on. I can't do it without my meditation music. I just can't do it. Hold on. Gotta do it. That's what's going on in here. Can we play this? What's in here? All right, that'll have to do. Okay. All right. The lovers, the eight of swords, the seven of wands. What's that eight of swords about? The two of wands. So how you're perceiving them, you're perceiving them like somebody who is a connection you've never felt before, or something that feels very rare to you, something that you feel is something higher than maybe what you've experienced, or maybe a relationship you've only experienced one time before, whatever. There's a deep connection there, an understanding, an alignment of values and morals and fundamental structures, et cetera, et cetera. But with that eight of swords, you're perceiving them like they're stuck on making a decision. And then, just to verify, I clarified the eight of swords again, and I got the two of wands. So with the lovers and the two of wands, it seems like you're viewing them as they're not certain about where they want to go in said connection. Like they're still maintaining where you guys are, seven of wands, but they're not maybe sure where they want to take it. Or for some of you, can it be that you have a lot of people competing for your attention and they're not sure they want to do that? That can be it. The seven of wands, though, is somebody who's pretty confident that they can come out on top, but it may feel like they are a little insecure with wanting to do that in the first place. Okay, for others of you, can it be that this person has a couple of options? Yes. Okay, and that may be something that you know. So you're obviously going to know better than me on whether it's you that has the options or them, or if there's anything like that. Now, if this is not about anybody having some kind of options, there can be this fear of moving forward with what you guys have in a relationship. So if you guys are dating, but you want to make it official, there can be this like, oh, I don't know, almost like a fear. Like, is this what I want? You may be feeling like that's what they're doing. Like they're maintaining what already is Seven of Wands, but what comes after the Seven of Wands is the Eight of Wands, movement forward. Let's just go for it, right? Who this person truly is. Wow, the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this can definitely be an earth sign, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who's very self-aware. They know their worth. They know what they want. They're interested in leaving a legacy behind. This is somebody who is very future focused and they're not afraid to build that. But also keep in mind that the Queen of Pentacles, she's always going to keep one in her rear pocket, okay? What I mean by that is the Queen of Pentacles, while she's very commitment oriented, especially when you put the Ten of Pentacles next to it, but the Queen of Pentacles, you know, she or he is also the type of person who's like, okay, yeah, we're getting married, bitch, but I'm keeping my own bank account that you don't need to know about because I got to take care of me. You know, I value me just in case something, you know, goes left. So I need to make sure that I'm right. You know, that can also be the Queen of Pentacles. It's Taurus energy, baby. It's Venus, right? And this is somebody who has probably done a lot of shadow work with that hermit energy there. Somebody who very much knows who they are, and it probably took them a long time to get there. Okay. This person is naturally very feminine. Hmm. Page of Cups in reverse for their intent with you. That might be what it is. That Lovers with the Eight of Swords. You know, the great thing about love is it feels great, it's wonderful, but it's not enough, right? Unfortunately, if love was enough, there'd still be a lot of people that would still be together, right? It's about honesty and trust and loyalty and companionship and friendship. It's about intention, okay? I think that's what love is about intention, what your intention is truly. Um and based around what that is dependent upon whether or not it's really love, right? And I think that when it comes to you, okay, their intent, they don't seem to be super vulnerable. If anything, they seem to kind of be on the defense a little bit. And although you view them as the connection of a lifetime, right, the lovers, they seem to be pretty serious about getting their way with something. Or they could be very serious about, well, I'm not giving my love to you because you know, you don't align with my spiritual or religious values, or you know, you don't align with my morals, or you know, this connection doesn't make me feel good about myself. I'm thinking Taurus, second house, self-esteem, right? And that Page of Cups in reverse tells me that they're not feeling super, they don't have an intent to be super vulnerable with you. Okay. Um, Advice, we have Earth, we have the seven star sisters, which is about birthing creations and expression. A fiery climax approaches. Interesting with that earth and that fire energy there. So this is really asking you, like, if this is something that you want, it seems like it's asking you to be patient, to be practical, that something needs to be built under this relationship for it to actually thrive, right? It's like, yeah, we can, you know, climb the roof all day, but like if the house has a shaky foundation, like what are we doing, right? Like, no thanks. I'm gonna break a heel, honey, right? And so it's asking you to create that space. by doing whatever. And then I think that the rest will follow with that full moon in Aries, right? I really think it's about creating a safe and stable place for you and said person to be able to build off of. Okay. I don't know why it's telling me that, but that's what I have. Thank you so much, Virgo. If you'd like to book a super chat reading, you can do so by clicking on the pinned comment in the chat box. And if you want to book a recorded reading with me, you can use coupon code Alexis25 and you can get 25% off. There are only 10 available, so it can be whatever reading you want. Okay, keep that in mind. These are for recorded readings. All right, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go ahead and read a couple of super chat answers, or do a couple of super chat questions, and then we'll move on to Libra, okay? We have my girl Lucine. Taurus here. Current energies between me and my Gemini, please. Okay, let's see. Show me the mutual energies between her and her Gemini. It's still there. Like the connection is still there. There's still this feeling of mutual commitment in some way. Still kind of keeping the balls in the air, if that makes sense. Even if you're not in contact with this person, it's like something hasn't necessarily moved. It's still there. Okay. So whether this is like you and this person are together and you had a breakup, the commitment is still there. Okay. Like it's still that feeling of, no, I'm still committed to this person in some way. If you guys are together, you know, this is somebody that is absolutely committed to you and in the present nonetheless and wants to maintain that. Okay. What's this person's feelings for Lucine? Yeah, the strength, the Knight of Swords. There may be something that they want to say, like with passion, but they may not be necessarily saying it. There may be a reason that they're trying to hold back. Like, for instance, this is Gemini, right? So it's like if there's something that this person wants to know or wants to ask of you, they may be holding back because they don't want to be impulsive. This person may eventually do it though. So if there's something that they want to tell you or something they want to ask, they're eventually going to do it. It's just really a matter of when. Thank you so much, Lucine. I really appreciate you. Oh, and let me do this. You have Scorpio, Messenger, which is about bringing harmony and balance, and confidence is your key to success. Listen to your intuition, you know. If there's something that you're feeling like you need to purge, make sure to do that. For some reason, that's going to bring you some kind of harmony or balance. So if you've been holding something in, if you've just felt like you've been kind of, you know, stuck on stupid a little bit like everybody else in the world right now, or if you feel just a little emotionally congested, find some kind of way for you to release said energies because it's going to help you and it's also most likely going to give you more confidence. So for instance, if you have had some built up insecurities that you have carried with you since you were 16, you know, going to the gym and working those out is going to help you purge those things and is going to also inspire more confidence. If you have been dealing with insecurity since you were 16 and you're a writer, start writing, create a Substack, put some stuff out there, and then once you start getting more subscribers, that's going to bring you more confidence. You know what I mean? So something that's going to lead to that level of confidence for you. Thank you, Lucine. We have Anna. I'm currently in search of a job and was wondering if an offer will come in soon, and if so, how will it go? And then she asked the same question. What is the probability that a solid job offer will be offered to me for the rest of this month in September? Okay. Okay, let me see. Will an offer come in for her within the next 2 months? I think so. 7 of Pentacles. You may have a couple of offers with that 7 of Pentacles, but it may take some time to get it going, or it may take some time for you to kind of decide. It can be something that really allows you to get in touch with your talents, your gifts, your skills, and your abilities. You know, it can be something with writing. It can be something with speaking, public speaking, just something that allows you to invest more into your creativity in some way. How will it go? It can feel like a lot. I know that you're an Aquarius, so this could be you. You could feel like, oh God, I don't have much to contribute, or I don't have much to share, or it can feel like it's a lot of work. But I really think it's just something to do with like building your confidence up to that point. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're just needing to build your confidence because I think it might be something a little bit different where you're allowed to be more expressive in some way, which can kind of like trip you up a little bit. And then we have Anna Salazar again. What is the probability that a solid job offer will be offered to me for the rest of this month in September? The 9 of Wands in reverse with the 5 of Pentacles, it could feel like you keep trying and trying and you're not really getting anywhere. It could kind of feel like you're at a loss a little bit. What I want to say is don't give in too quickly, or don't like take the first thing that you see. Obviously, like do what's best for you, right? But I want to say, like, don't give up on the fight to get what it is that you want. Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, because something will come in. As far as September, show me September. September is a maybe, but it's going to be dependent upon how much effort you're actually putting into looking for a job. And with that Page of Swords and that Knight of Pentacles, this is making me feel, once again, it's going to take a little bit, but you'll get there. It's telling you something about online or something about networking as well. We have Capricorn. Yep, you got to keep trying. Then we have Empathic starseed, absorbing what's not yours, and conclusions are within reach. There's something in your life that is some kind of distraction or is coming into your energy that doesn't need to be there. And for some reason, I'm getting this message that there's something that you're supposed to have, but because of someone that you're surrounded with, that person is not supposed to get the blessings that you're supposed to get. So it may almost be like a delay of sorts, if that makes sense. But I feel like conclusions are within reach. But Capricorn is all about putting one foot in front of the other and going and going and going until you get to the top of the mountain. Okay, so don't give up is what I want to say. I know, super corny, but that's what I got. All right, then we have ah Vanessa Jana would like to know Cancer Man's feelings after my communication today. What are his feelings for her? The Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords. It seems like he's in pain over something. I don't know if it's you per se, but that Knight of Cups in reverse tells me he's a little bit of a little bit in a mood, okay, for whatever reason, like feeling a little emotionally insecure, feeling really sad over something. The Queen of Wands in reverse. He feels like maybe you and him aren't getting on the same page, or there may be somebody in his life that is very jealous or angry, or something that he's still focused on. Like if this is like an ex or something, like for him, he's still stuck on that. Okay. If this is like a hard conversation that you guys had, he may feel like you're insecure, or you're angry at him, or you're jealous or something like that. Okay. Doesn't mean that it's true. And that's why you guys can't get on the same page, or there's not good cooperation between the two of you. So I don't know if this is about somebody else or you entirely. He may be holding back on disclosing some kind of information, or he may be holding back on some kind of closure or solidifying something for whatever reason. So I'm getting some moodiness, some sadness, some apprehension. I don't know what that's about. Your advice is house 5, which is all about having fun, playing, focusing on your creativity and your confidence and your sense of self-expression. Then we have called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So there's something that you're being called to do and then hold your vision. Is there something that you're supposed to be doing, like entrepreneurial or something with some kind of creativity, whether it's poetry or website design or something to do with expressing yourself, because it's telling you that whatever gift that may be, you're needing to do that thing, and you're needing to not keep your eye off the ball for some reason. Okay. Thank you so much, Vanessa. All right, let's go ahead and move on. To Vanessa's second question. So she asked kind of the same thing, would like to know Cancer's feelings about my communication today, as well as towards me after my message. So let me answer this one again, and I will do Libra, okay? God, it's really hot in here, right? It's really freaking hot in here. But I tanned today and I've been tanning lately. And so my body is like a different color than my face because I don't tan my face and my makeup doesn't match my body. So I'm like, oh, I don't really know if I'm trying to do all that. But it's like really freaking hot in here. Alrighty. Thank you, Rick. All right, guys. Last question I'm going to answer for right now. All right. Oh! All right, let's see. All right. We have Vanessa would like to know Cancer's feelings about communication today. Seven of Cups, King of Wands, Two of Cups. There's some kind of mutual understanding that he feels like the two of you have towards one another. There is a strong attraction that he has, but he feels like he may be kind of in la la land, right? Which isn't like the worst thing in the world, but Seven of Cups can kind of be like a little elusive, a little in la la land, a little like delusional, right? Which is like, that's okay. you know and I think it's because he's very attracted to you and he feels maybe some kind of emotional connection towards you. Okay. um and then after your message, how he feels, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Hangman, the Seven of Pentacles. He's kind of like following your lead for some reason. And he's kind of trying to take his time, maybe making a decision or taking his time trying to figure out which perspective that he needs to have in order to make this happen or in order to heal something. I think that he's just kind of like, you know what, let go and let God kind of thing is what it looks like he's doing. He's not trying to control anything. I think he's just trying to go with the flow is what it looks like to me. He's trying to take his time is what it feels like. And then the second one, advice, we got house one, which is about you. Then we have spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, and a new romantic cycle begins. Once you put some kind of attention onto yourself, that is where attention will go with the attention that is around you. So when you're focusing on yourself, you're putting a lot of energy into yourself. I really feel like that's when you're going to see that mirrored back to you in some way. And so it's telling you that you need to have an awakening in regards to that, or in regards to the way that you perceive your external reality or the way that you perceive yourself. And I think once you have some kind of revelation, it seems like some new positive romantic cycle can begin in the way that you want it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Let's go ahead and let's move on to Libras. Such the perfectionist. I am. Ugh, it is just the worst. It is, I am so hot though. All right. Like you can literally see, like it does not even match my freaking face. I just can't take myself seriously. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Libra. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind, whether that's romantic or platonic or otherwise. Enemies, right? We're going to be taking a look at how this person is going to portray themselves to you, or currently is portraying themselves to you, or how you're perceiving them. Then we're going to take a look to see who this person truly is and then what their intentions are with you. Then I'm going to go ahead and pull an advice message, okay? Like, honey, it doesn't even freaking match. Like, I was like, yes, honey, I'm gonna go tanning and I'm gonna look fire. And then, like, I do my makeup and I'm like, yes, yay, this feels great. And then I look at because I was gonna originally wear an off-shoulder top, and then I was like, okay, no, this is not working for me. It just was not looking good, honey. All righty. All right, Libras, let's see how you're going to see this person. 10 of Wands in reverse, who they truly are, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Wands for their intention with you, okay? Wow. Okay. The Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Ooh, this person is a piece of work, baby. I can't even lie to you, you know. This is a feminine energy, even if it's a man. We all know men can be feminine, okay? Um, and this person is a piece of work. Like, and what I mean by that is, well, the way that you're perceiving them, this is somebody who's going to tell it like it is as the day is long, baby, right? They're going to leave no crumbs. And I think it's because you're going to perceive them as being worried about something, maybe having an abandonment issue or not wanting to be left out or not wanting to be gypped, whether that's emotionally, financially, whatever the thing is. And this is somebody that you may feel is kind of stating, I'm not going to be putting in all of the work, right? Like this is what they may be communicating this to you, because Queen of Swords can be about communication. And I mean, 3 queens are here, right? One more and you got an empress, baby, So I think that this person this feminine energy is on some kind of trajectory to divine femininity. Okay. Do I think that there's a couple of kinks they got to work out? Yeah. But like they're on their way. I have something in my mouth. Sorry. Gross. But for some of you, you may see this as somebody who's blocking you or who has blocked you, okay? Or they may do this in the future. Okay. The Queen of Cups in reverse for who this person truly is. Damn, with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Swords. Man. This is a difficult one because this is somebody who I really think that they've been through the ringer. Like, I think that this is somebody who does not trust at all. Like, their trust is as thin as my eyebrows, baby. It is just not it. And I think it's because this person has been taken advantage of a lot. With that 6 of Pentacles in reverse, like this person has been either stolen from or taken advantage of or been assaulted in some way or something like that. And so they always feel like someone is going to take something from them or someone is going to hurt them in some way or somebody's up to something. And so they can feel very emotionally unstable. I'm almost getting like hyper vigilant, like very hyper aware. Their intent, the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Oh, okay. This person is going to let you know what it is. So their intent is to take the lead. And this is Mars energy because it's Aries, which can be masculine, okay? Well, Mars energy is masculine, okay? But the Queen of Wands is still feminine in her masculine ruling planet, right? But she's she's the leader archetype. She's I'm going to tell it like it is. Once again, I'm going to assert my boundaries. I don't care what you think. That's what it is. And or this person is not going to compete for your attention. If one whiff of anything like that. Any kind of red flag, this person is gone, you know, with that 8 of cups there. One whiff of it, gone, you know? Doesn't even have to be, you know, like a dog peeing on the carpet. You know, let's say that you're the dog, right? Just as a joke, right? And they just see you even like sniffing around on the carpet with the possibility that you might pee on it. You're out. You're out of the house. Goodbye. Now you're an outside dog, right? We have water, we have jump in, adventure, say yes to change, and your commitment is being tested. And maybe your commitment is being tested to said person, but it's asking you to get in touch with your femininity, asking you to get in touch with your emotions, to your sense of vulnerability, to being open and honest and mutable, etc. And it's telling you to go ahead and jump in, because if at least if this is the person that you want, okay? If not, and you feel like this person is not for you, then your commitment is being tested to yourself. And you need to ask yourself if this is really it. And what you're needing to do is get in touch with your own sense of femininity by listening to your intuition and what that means for you. Okay. Thank you, Libra. If you want to order a super chat on this stream, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that. It will be the pinned comment in the chat box. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. All right. Let's move on to my Scorpios. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, friend, lover, foe, whatever it may be. We're going to see how this person is portraying themselves, aka how you're perceiving them, who they truly are, and what their intention is with you. Let's check it out. How you're perceiving them is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's their intent, who they truly are. Let's see. Okay. This may be somebody from the past with that Six of Swords in reverse. 2 sixes. I like that 2 sixes are here. There's a very kind, sweet conversation, I feel. It's almost like this person is showing up as a friend, not that they are a friend, they may be, but they're showing up in a very friendly way, right? Um, King of Swords is very fair, he's very polite, right? He's very true and he's very honest and he's very out of the box kind of thinker, right? And the 6 of Cups is also about open and honest communication and memories and a gift. This person may physically give you a gift. With that 6 of Swords in reverse, this person may be wanting to discuss some kind of issue that you guys had in regards to the past, if this is a past person. If this is not a past person, it may feel like somebody that you've known in a past life. Okay. You could feel as well like this person is very a nostalgic type of individual, like somebody who never forgets a memory, you know, like, oh, remember that one time in 1979 when we were boating and I brought the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and you're like, what? Right? Whatever year you're born. So it can feel like that as well. The Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor. Damn, for who this person truly is. Okay. I just heard don't let them project an ideal onto you. I don't know why I heard that. This is somebody who's interested in progressive thinking, progress in general, somebody who's going to plant the seed, but they're not just going to plant the seed or lay the seed or whatever. They're also going to water it. And they're going to make sure that they're keeping all the balls in the air when it comes to juggling whatever they have going on, especially in regards to their responsibilities. This is a person of honor. This is somebody who's serious about their responsibilities and taking charge. And sometimes they understand that that means that they have to put their own feelings aside in order to make decisions, in order to do the right thing. I love me an Emperor archetype, honey. Okay. That's sexy. You know, this seems like a provider type. You know what I mean? So I think that this is a very powerful person, very powerful and rich in character, like a good, honest person. Now, I don't like that Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, maybe not terrible. Page of Swords in reverse with the Justice and the Hermit. It makes me feel like this is somebody from the past. Like somebody who's coming to clear the air about some kind of misunderstanding, mishap, gossip, rumors, drama, whatever. And it seems like with that Justice there with the Hermit, it's like they're trying to clear the air about something in particular, you know, or make something right with you, or, you know, put something to rest. It's almost like they're wanting to clear their name on something. The Sun for your advice. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Didn't I say this is going to seem like a past life connection, or maybe this is a past life connection? And then communication is key. So don't be afraid to express yourself and be honest, especially when it comes to the past. I think that this is somebody you've probably known in a past life, if you believe in that kind of thing, or this is somebody you've actually known in this past. Okay. And it's just telling you to be open and honest about something, you know, show up in an optimistic way, try to be optimistic about it, you know, just put on a brave face, put on a smile, you know. Now, obviously, if this is somebody who is like abusive or something like that, you know, then like, no, this isn't for you, okay? Because this person doesn't seem that way. So thank you so much, Scorpio. If you'd like to order a super chat reading on this live, you can do so by clicking the pinned comment in the chat box. Okay. Also, keep in mind that the first 10 people to use the code Alexis25 for recorded readings can do so. These readings are good until the 20th, or this coupon is good until the 20th, and there are only 10 of them available. So make sure that you take advantage of that. So let's move on to Sagittarius. There it is. There's that freaking hair I knew I had on my mouth. All right. I'm going to do Sag, and then we're going to get to some super chats. All right. Oops, sorry. Sagittarius. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, whether it's platonic or romantic. We're going to be seeing how this person is portraying themselves to you, or how you're perceiving them, who they truly are, and what their intent is. And then I'm going to pull advice messages. Ooh, I love it. King of Pentacles for how they're portraying themselves or how you're perceiving them. The Page of Pentacles in reverse for who they truly are. Their intent with you is the Ace of Cups. I'm skeptical, but let's see. Okay. Either you're already committed to this person, or there's been a commitment, or this person is showing up as like commitment potential. Okay. Somebody who's responsible. This is just how you're perceiving them. Okay. I need to look at the rest, but how you're perceiving them is somebody who's responsible, who's showing up, who maybe even is spending a little bit of money on you, maybe somebody who wants peace at the end of the day, wants peace. They may be very quick to apologize. You know, they're offering love, you know, being vulnerable a little bit, right? Page of Cups is it's a little vulnerable, you know, but the King of Pentacles at the end of the day is, you know, this is what has to be done, and I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to fit the bill, and I am going, you know, and I don't mind that, honey. You know. And I think at the end of this day, this person is not like a confrontational individual. This to me is somebody who may have a hard time making decisions, but it feels like mostly this is somebody who is a peacemaker, or desires peace above all else, kind of thing. Who this person truly is. Oof. Wow, okay. This person has a lot of shame that they try to suppress. And this shame has to do with manipulation or childhood or missed opportunities. And if it's not shame, it's a sadness that they have within. Somebody who may be very pessimistic, but this person also may be very intuitive, even psychic a little bit. What's that Page of Pentacles in reverse? The Queen of Pentacles. Oh. It's to me, it makes me feel like this is somebody who has lost out on someone before because of manipulation, or they didn't put in enough effort, or they did the bare minimum. Because it's like, if this is who this person truly is, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is a bit of a slouch, you know, is a little bit of a slouch. And is a little bit murky, like a little, I don't want to say shady, but it can be a little smoke and mirrors. And then with the 5 of Cups there, it's like then they want to get upset about what they didn't get because of what they didn't give. It's like, well, does that make sense? And they may even feel like a little bit of entitlement around getting a Queen of Pentacles archetype. And that's, but I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything like too bad, but they've lost somebody before, like a feminine, and I don't know if it's you, that has incredibly affected their character. This person is, I don't want to say they're depressed, but this is who they are, right? And we all change, but that's who they are right now. It's like somebody who, people who are focused on the past a lot are sometimes quite depressed. So I think this person reminisces a lot about what they didn't get. Their intention with you is the Ace of Cups to the World. So I think that they want to offer something, and then I think that they want to lock it down. Okay. So if this is somebody you're not in an active relationship with, like commitment, I think that's probably what they want. But at the same time, with that Chariot in reverse, I don't know if they're going to fully prioritize this in the way that they should be, or there's a lot of fears attached to it, or something. Like, I fear, so I'll be honest, right? I fear that once this person gets something that they want, it's going to be all downhill from here, It's kind of like when y- all right, some men are going to be upset with me, but I'm just going to say it, okay? And I know I've dated both men and women, okay? Um Sometimes the amount of effort that a man puts in the beginning gets cut in half the longer the relationship goes on, right? That's what this kind of is making me feel like a little bit, okay? But I still think that world is going to topple over that Chariot in reverse. I still think this person has the right idea or the right intent, but they need to have the follow through. Like, I'll never forget this Virgo that I dated. I was like, why don't you do any of the things that you used to do when we first started dating? And I swear to God, verbatim, well, I have you now, so I don't really feel like I need to do those things anymore. Okay, first of all, no. Secondly, you can think that, but like, don't say that out loud. Okay. Now, of course, he had Asperger's, so that might be a factor. So for your advice, we have house 9, which is your house, Sagittarius. Then we have baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Work through your fears. Okay. So this to me is it asking you to listen to your intuition from your higher perspective, not necessarily what you want or what you're like. I don't want to go on a tangent about this, but like, just listen to your intuition, okay? Just listen to like your initial gut feeling. Your initial gut feeling is going to be a gentle nudge. It's not going to be a push. It's not going to scream at you. It's not going to do any of that. And it always stays still. It never moves, okay? Your mind is going to want to take your intuition and dissect it. Well, why? Are you sure? Why can't we do the thing? Why should we not do the thing? Like just know the difference. So I hope that that makes sense. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. If you'd like to order a super chat reading from me, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that as the pinned comment in the chat box. Okay. All right. Let's do a few super chat questions. Woo! And then we'll go ahead and move on to Capricorn. Lori Dart. How about now? Am I on the right track? Interesting. Okay. I like that 2 9s are here. You have the 9 of Wands with the Death in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. I said 9 of Wands in the upright, right? Yeah. You have 2 9s here, which shows me that you are in the right direction. The Death in reverse, though, because what comes after the 9 of Wands? The 10. What comes after the 9 of Pentacles? The 10. Like one last push in some kind of direction, like just do the thing or unleash the thing or solidify the thing, like whatever that one last push is that you need to do, just go ahead and do it. Damn, you got 999. Yes, I absolutely feel like you're on the freaking precipice. Lori, this is great. This is great. I love the 999 and the fact that they're all in the upright. You are right there, baby. Do the thing. Go for it. I feel like you're all in. All you need to do is just succeed. That's what that makes me feel like. Damn, girl, 999. All you need to do is succeed at this point. Okay. We have Sagittarius. I love seeing that. That's your rising sign. Weight of the world. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Bring love into the situation. So this to me is about thinking outside of the box, being optimistic, letting go of any inhibitions, any fears towards something, being confident in whatever your decisions are. Like, just go for it. Like, this is like exploratory zone. I think that damn, those 999s. That's a good sign, in my opinion. Thank you, Lori. Anna Rand. Why is my ex's current girlfriend stalking my social media? We have been split for over 2 years, and he left me FB or her. I don't know what the last part means. Okay, why is she stalking Anna? The Fool, the Sun, the Ten of Swords in reverse. She probably wants to have some revelation. I would imagine that she's better than you, or she wants to feel confident that she's better than you, or that it was supposed to end in some kind of way. The Eight of Wands. She may be trying to move on from something, because I see that Ten of Swords in reverse here, right? Ten of Swords in reverse is like, I need to overcome something. I need to acknowledge something. I need to let go of something. And she may feel like for some reason, stalking your stuff is going to help her overcome, which I think is essentially probably going to do the opposite. So that's probably why. There may be some new journey that she's on as well. She may want to communicate with you. Okay, that can be a thing. She may want to talk to you about something. And she may be kind of going back and forth and thinking about it. That can also be a thing. We have, for your advice, we have Fire, Star Family, and North Node. Okay. So this is telling you just be confident, okay? If somebody's stalking you, if somebody's watching your stuff or whatever, more power to you. You know, that's really no fault of your own. I really wouldn't focus on it. I would keep it moving. Wherever your north node is natally, focus on that, right? If your north node is in the third house, focus on writing, learning, making a podcast, whatever the thing is. Now, of course, the transiting north node is in Aries right now, which is all teaching us to kind of let go of people pleasing, taking the own lead in our life, taking initiative, being brave, etc. So maybe needing to focus on that as well. But it could also say that you're needing to involve yourselves in groups or communities that are going in the same direction that you're needing to go for some reason. Okay. Thank you so much, Anna. All right, we got Rachel. Will Amako call? Sorry, no, I'm not saying that right. Will A call Rachel? Does he miss me? Will we reconcile and win? I was told his family was doing rich witchcraft on him, and this is a serious blockage. All right, Valeria, you gotta get out of here, buddy. I am so sorry about that. My freaking cat. Okay, let me see. Does he miss Rachel? He seems to be a little disappointed. Be careful of third-party situations. I don't think he doesn't seem super interested in reconciling for some reason. Why? He's healing. He's kind of doing his own thing. He's trying to heal. He's trying to like take a breather for some reason. He could be physically injured. That could be it. But it could just be just him focusing on himself because there's something about him not really being happy with anything in his life. Even if there is a third party, he's not interested in said person. Because that Four of Cups is like, I'm not happy with anything that I have right now. And that Four of Swords is kind of expressing a not a disinterest, but a indifference towards emotions or like what's going on. Are they going to reconcile? I think eventually he'll take the chance, but not after some time because there's something that's going on with home or family, Four Wands in reverse and that Judgment in reverse. It's like, you know, not making the big decision that he needs in order to get out of a toxic familial situation. It can be a lot of insecurities that are holding him back from reconciling in some way. That can be it as well. I think eventually he will with that Four of Pentacles in reverse, but it seems like, I mean, there's 444 here. Okay. So 444 can sometimes be like the scapegoat, okay? Somebody using you as the scapegoat in some way. So somebody may be using him as a scapegoat. That could be what he's healing from. Your advice is Venus, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer, the cosmic heart, be bold and make the first move. Yeah, I mean it could be telling you to make a move towards him, sure, you know. But to me with all this like love energy, this cardinal moon, this is really about taking responsibility for your own self-worth and self-value and what you value about yourself, you know, taking the bubble bath, you know, meditating, doing the things that are good for your overall well-being. Okay, that's what it's telling you to do. And it's basically just telling you to probably romanticize your life. Love everything about it. Take yourself out to dinner if that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? I've definitely done that a few times. All right. Thank you so much, Rachel. It's good to see you as always. And then let's do Christine, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on to Cap. All right, we got Renegade. Who is my Leo husband really? I'm a Scorpio woman. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. Sure. Who is he really? The Tower, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Wands. I think that, you know, inside is a lot of chaos. Truly. I think that this is somebody who likely has gone through or has been forced to let go of a lot of changes. I think that this is somebody that is also kind of willing to let go of certain relationships in his life or certain circumstances that he feels are not doing him a service, okay? This could also be somebody who is the person who acts as that catalyst sometimes within his relationship. I think that though, with that 10 of cups there, this is somebody who is a relationship minded individual. I think this person loves love. I think that this person wants to be emotionally supportive and supported. With that 2 of wands, what's the 2 of wands? The page of wands. Sometimes he could feel like relationships hold him back from things. He could feel like there's always some delay, or, it's holding him back from doing something else, or whatever the case. Tell me more about who this person truly is. The high priestess in reverse and the yeah, like something. Yeah, it's interesting because on one hand it's like he's willing to accept this change, but at the same time he may feel like he needs to control certain areas of his life, whether that's like certain secrets that he keeps, or whether this is about certain potential that he hasn't quite explored yet, etc. There's something about where he's feeling like he needs to control the narrative of said thing for whatever reason, because he cares about how people perceive him or whatever it may be. Your advice is Chiron, the void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So I really feel like there can be some kind of understanding down the road, or there can be some kind of compromise between you and said person. I feel like it's telling you to stop and address some kind of wound that you may have within. Not saying that something is your fault or that this person doesn't have wounds, but there's something about this Chiron energy that you really need to stop and like take a look at and be honest with yourself about. And I don't know what that is, okay? That doesn't mean he doesn't have faults or whatever the case is, but there's something about that. So if it's like Chiron in the second house, do you have wounds around your self-esteem or your own sense of value, your own sense of intrinsic value? Is your Chiron in the ninth house? Do you have some kind of wound around you feeling like your beliefs don't matter? What you have to say doesn't matter? You don't know what your higher purpose is, or what is the thing? So I want to say kind of figure out where your Chiron is in your chart if you don't know it, and then kind of address it from there. For some reason, it's telling me to tell you that. Okay. Thank you so much, Christine. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Let's move on to, we were on Capricorn, right? Yeah. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorns. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that is on your mind. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to take a look at how you will perceive this person, or how you're perceiving this person now, who this person truly is, and what their intentions are with you. Then we're going to pull an advice message. The Lovers in reverse for how this person portrays themselves, the Three of Pentacles in reverse for who they truly are, and the Strength for their intent with you. Let's see that, Lovers. Wow. Okay. Well, Capricorn, you may feel like there's a big disconnect between you and this person. At least that's how you're viewing them. You don't feel like they are committing to you. You don't feel like they're committed to you. There may have been a divorce, or there may have been a huge breakup. Basically, something that has been established or that was established seems to be broken apart in some way. Now, the Lovers in reverse comes after the Hierophant, or the Lovers in general comes after the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about where we're making sure that our fundamental values align so we can move to the Lovers. When the Lovers is in reverse, this is more of like a, wait, are our fundamental values aligned? Do we have a foundation here? Right? And you may feel like this person is rethinking that in some way due to some kind of unforeseen circumstance or conversation or whatever the case. Now, I think that you may feel like this person is healing, or you may still feel like there's some kind of hope between you and said person. Like, okay, well, you know, maybe something. But you may also feel like this person has shared this information with you about their feelings towards that is disalignment a word? Unalignment? Between the two of you. So you may feel like this person has already shared that in some way, but there's also something about this individual where you see them in your future. But it's almost as if you and this person don't have a similar vision for the future at the same time. Like it's this desire to want it because maybe the love is there or something, but there's not a fundamental connection in the way where, well, yeah, I want to do this and I want to be here in 20 years, or the 3 of Pentacles in reverse for who they truly are with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I think that when there's an issue, that this person wants to fix it, you know? But they're gonna take their sweet ass time, I will say that. But it's like once they take the action, you know, they have like a grand idea, or they're very, I feel like this person is very inspiring by nature. But at the same time, with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse, this person may feel like if them and someone else are not on the same page, they just may be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna walk away and figure this out on my own, or you know, if this doesn't inspire me, why give it attention? But this is somebody who's a really hard worker, like somebody who's gonna work really, really hard to inspire you, inspire themselves, inspire somebody else. They're gonna take action. It's like they slow and steady kind of wins the race for them, but it's like once they figure it out, they go, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. But this person is not a slouch, you know? I also think that this person desires to take the lead, though, in certain situations. Like, if something isn't going right, I think this person will take the lead to figure out something, like how to move in the right direction. This person's intent with you, the Strength, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. If this is somebody you've dealt with before, which is what I feel like it is, this person may be holding back from you because they're still trying to heal over something that they're frustrated about. Because at the end of the day, this is somebody that may have waited for a different outcome, and when they feel like they didn't get that outcome, it upset them even more. And so now the Strength is gonna topple these. So I still think that there's passion here, but they're gonna hold back first and foremost because they may feel like something just simply isn't aligned. Now, if this is somebody like new, you could just feel like this person is going through some kind of divorce or going through some kind of breakup, okay? And you could see them kind of like not wanting to take off down the road to relationship land with you because they're going through this thing, okay? Your advice is yin. Big picture thinking, visionary, inspired ideas, have faith in your dreams. So, this is just asking you to trust, slow down, you know, take a little bit of a chill pill. This is trying to say, like, okay, whatever you have, like, whatever focus you have for wherever this is going, think of the big picture, okay? But you just may need to be a little bit more patient, okay? So, like, you can see this whole picture with them down the road. You can see this whole future with them down the road, but it's like needing to take your time a little bit and just be patient. Okay. Everything will fall into place if it needs to. When it needs to, excuse me. Thank you so much, Capricorn. If you'd like to book a super chat reading, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find it as the pinned comment in the chat box. All right, let me shuffle these cards. Okay. Oh no, Kate. Damn, years. Woo, baby. At that point, shit. What's up, Islay? All right, let's do Aquarius. All right. Oh my God, girl B, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? Oh my God, I put that freaking kink in my hair. God help me. I need to take those off for a while. No, I don't. Oh, honey, that kink in my hair. Okay, it's okay. And we'll survive. I'll be okay. All right, Aquarius. All right, I'm just gonna throw these on the floor. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and take a look at this person that is on your mind. We're gonna be taking a look at sorry, I'm starting to lose steam. We're gonna be taking a look at your perspective of this person, who they truly are, and what their intentions are with you. Then we're gonna pull an advice message. Eight of Pentacles for how they're showing up. Ace of Swords in reverse for who they are. The King of Cups for their intentions. You may know this person from work or from the gym or something like that. Damn. This is a very determined, high standard. Their food is fuel, you know, like this is somebody who you're going to be perceiving as a very hard worker. Like the determination is there. This person is not going to lower their own personal standard, like for how they're showing up for anybody. I think with that Six of Wands in reverse, it's almost as if this person you feel isn't interested in validation or attention or something like that. If anything, it may be the opposite. It may be that this person is like, the attention will naturally come, or the validation or the applause or the accolades will come when I bust my ass or something like that. And you may feel as well like this person is working very hard to please you. Pardon me, but the sex may be incredible. Okay. Just saying, with that devil energy there. Okay. And they may be asking for no applause, honey. Now, of course, right, you could feel like this person is low key doing this so they can get some kind of attention. You may feel like that's the undercurrent of it, but they're not going to outwardly show that, you know? So, it's like the guy that, is wearing like his muscle shirt and he's like, "Oh, you need me to get that jar for you? You need me to open that jar for you?" You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. Right, we get it. You have biceps, It's almost like that kind of energy. Who this person truly is, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and yeah, this person is a doer. They're not really a talker. Okay. Bye, Vanessa. You have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. This person isn't much of a talker. They're not going to like talk about it. They're going to be about it kind of thing. Not to sound corny, but they're not going to talk about it. They're going to be about it. And this is the type of individual to, if they want to see some kind of outcome on something, they're not just going to be like, I want to see an outcome and wait for the outcome. They're going to take the steps in order to get desired outcome, in order to receive desired outcome. This could be somebody who's very spiritual by nature, somebody who has a lot of love to give, somebody who may be naturally very creative, a poet, an actor, an actress, a writer, whatever the thing is. But there's somebody who can handle a lot, and they keep those balls in the air. You know, I like it pers for the most part. I could do without the flexing, but the King of Cups for their true intention. You know what's so funny about the Magician in reverse with these two cards, right? The Magician in reverse is about intent. What is my intent? But intent is not necessarily action. It is just intent. So it's almost like they don't have an exact intent, but what they're doing is they're just showing up as their most mature, understanding self that they can, almost like therapeutic in a way. And it's because I think that they view you as this empress. Like if you're a feminine energy, I think that they view you as this empress, like somebody who deserves the world. And they're realizing that the only way that they can be a match to that is by action, you know? Damn, I like this. Damn, it's a day to be an Aquarius, baby. We have Taurus, we have Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader that you wish you had. Expect powerful change. So, Taurus can be about self-esteem, self-worth, self-value. It's Venusian energy, which is, I think, what you're showing up as here. And it's like that energy of fight fire with fire. Now, what I mean by that is if this is somebody who is interested in action, right? Showing you, they're not going to tell you. Okay. Do the same, but with how you want to be treated. And what I mean by that is, for instance, let's say that this person is going to take you out, and right before you guys get to the restaurant, instead of going and opening the door, you stand there with your purse or with your hat or whatever, and you wait for them to open the door, right? And it's like that feminine Taurus energy of allowing, these are my expectations, right? Or you guys are walking by and you say, you walk by a flower shop and you go, "Oh my gosh, they have bleeding hearts here. Those are my favorite flowers." Right? Now he or she, right, knows what your favorite flower is, right? It's like that, whatever, right? Like showing them how you want to be treated. Does that make sense? So, thank you so much, Aquarius. If you'd like to book a super chat reading, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis, and you can click that as the pinned comment in the chat box. Also, if you guys want a recorded reading, there's only 10 coupons for the coupon code Alexis25. You'll get 25% off a recorded reading only on hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Like I said, there's only 10 and it will be done. That deal will be done by September 20th. Sorry, guys, I'm losing steam here. I'm kind of like a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Pisces, and then we're going to finish up these super chat questions, okay? You're so welcome, Renegade. All righty. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and take a look at the person that you're dealing with or the person that's on your mind. We're going to be taking a look at how this person will portray themselves or how they are currently portraying themselves, who they truly are on the inside, and then what their intention with you is, okay? So let's see here. The Knight of Wands in reverse rather showing up. The Eight of Swords for who they truly are. The Hierophant for their intention. Okay, well, I think intention is what's important. Ooh. Oh God, just forget it. Never mind. Oh, thanks, girl B. Um, well, they're a little lost in the sauce. And what I mean by sauce is their own. This person is shady. I hate to say that. This person is shady. I feel like this person can't keep it in their pants, or they don't even know what the hell they want, or they do anything that they could for some attention, even if that meant stirring up a little bit of drama. I don't like it because it feels very passive aggressive. It feels like somebody who you know, is gonna ball up a paper napkin and throw it at the back of your head in a restaurant. When you confront them, they're gonna be like, "What?" You know, or I don't know, but I don't like it. It feels like drama central, drama city. It's like somebody who, God, this reminds me of one of my exes. Like he would contact girls on Instagram that were like at some big, like, you know, higher level party, not while we were together. I mean, he did it while we were together too, but he would like contact these girls. Like his friend would invite him to this party and he would like go and find out all the girls Instagram them and like DM him. And then so some of the girls ended up telling on him and they were like, "Hey, like the guy who, you know, started the party, was the host of the party, like messaged him, was like, "Hey, are you like harassing my guests?" You know? And then he'd be like, "Wow, I can't believe that you're being like this to me. Why are you being so mean?" You know, and it's like, dude, you're being weird, right? Like it reminds me of that a little bit. Like you did this, you know? That's what, at least that's how you're gonna view this person anyway. So ugh. This person really has the tendency to get themselves in a self-imposed pickle, you know? Like somebody who definitely they put themselves there and then they think that they have to stay there, or they put themselves in these situations and then cry that they're stuck, or cry that something ends. However, I will say that it does come upon this person, well, when they'll finally have a realization, but it has to be like, I mean, they really have to learn the lesson, like the hardcore lesson. Like they really have to be put through the ringer to get it, right? To be honest, I'm kind of that way. So eventually they'll get it, okay? But it's not after like they've been through it and they put everybody else around them through it, okay? So this person, you know, they take a while to get it, but eventually they'll get it, right? If you want to wait around that long. Um, their intent with you, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the King of Ooh, I heard game changer. Some of you guys might be a game changer for this person, okay? This person has an intent to commit to you. They're at this point where they're like, well, I want to do something, you know, that I haven't done before. Maybe it's commitment, right? Or I want to be the provider. Or, you know, the Two of Wands is coming out of one's comfort zone. And the reason why they're willing to do that with you is because they feel like something aligns. They feel like there's a spiritual connection, or they feel like there's some kind of fundamental value that you guys share. They feel like there's common spiritual, or they feel like a foundation is set, and they're like, "Okay, now I wanna freaking commit," you know? Now you may at first view them as a pompous idiot, you know, at first, but then eventually it's like, "Okay, we're okay," you know? So it almost makes me feel like you might be the game changer, and what I really think love is, like I said, is I really think it's intention, okay? I really think, and this person's intention seems good. I wasn't expecting that. This person seems a little like a little bit of a ditz, okay? We have the moon lifting the veil, and it's time to take action. When it comes to this situation, emotions aside, because those are separate from your intuition, you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this, okay? Because while their intent may be all well and good, we still have to figure out, do they still have these coping mechanisms? Do they still have these negative habits? Do they still have commitment issues, right? So, yes, well, I feel like love is what our intent is, okay? Do they have the self-love enough to be able to be like, I need to let go of this addiction. I need to let go of this coping mechanism. I need to let go of this behavior, you know? So sometimes it's not about how much they love you, it's about how much they love themselves to change their behavior for the better so they can have somebody wonderful like you in their life, okay? And only then, when you know the truth of that, do you take action, okay? Thank you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my super chat questions now. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see here. All righty. Sarah, hi V. Is there any growth that I can expect at my current job after I expressed interest in a new position and just being more involved in projects? Oof. Is she being considered? I think they view you as somebody competent. I think they view you as somebody responsible, somebody who has that potential. But with that Four of Cups, it's making me feel like they're being a little bit ungrateful or they're being a little bit of like uppity about it. Cause I think they have other options and it's almost like they're not, oh God, none of these options are good enough. Or, like that's how I feel like they talk in the boardroom or in private or something. The Five of Pentacles with the Three of Swords in reverse once again makes me feel like they're worried about the options that they have for whatever reason, but I feel like this is how they view you, which I mean, if you're going to get somebody to work a specific job or have a promotion, it's going to be the Queen of Pentacles. So I would say that there's absolutely a possibility that this can happen, but I think that they really need to kind of be a little bit more open and optimistic before they make that decision. So I think that it would take a long time, but they may end up just being like, no, okay. But the only way that you're going to get this is if they are able to see the value, because they're being a little like, okay, kind of thing. But I would hire the Queen of Pentacles. Your advice is mutable. Go with the flow, surrender it, don't push it. Um, don't push it. Just do your thing and surrender again. You got surrender. So you have like surrender twice. So just let it go. It's kind of like that thing where, if like, let's say that you put a video out there, right, on YouTube or something, and then you keep checking it and you keep checking it and you keep checking it. It's like, sometimes it doesn't have the chance to manifest if you're just constantly trying to control whatever the thing is or micromanage, just kind of let it go, you know? Either they'll see the value in you or they don't, at the end of the day. So I really think that somebody needs to stop acting like they're better than everybody else or something like that. It's like somebody that's looking at the resumes or something. I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much, Sarah. But yes, I feel like you are being considered. Yes. Let's see here. Thank you for the picture. Nissa? I'm Libra, Gemini, Aqua, Scorpio. I'm turning 54 next month. Ooh, congrats. And completely starting over alone. Not sure about finding a home, love, etc. The new beginning just scares me. Let's see what we have going on for you here in the near future. Show me the rest of this year for Nissa. You're not a life path 7, are you? Or 5? Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. I see you maintaining whatever status you already have, whatever career, love relationship, whatever the thing is, whatever it is, even if it's your mental stability, right? And then we have the Seven of Cups, which tells me that there's other options that you have available to you, but with that Six of Pentacles in reverse, and with the Seven of Cups can kind of be like, I'm delusional about something. Okay. So I do want you to be cautious around people that come back into your life or people that are still holding on to your energy that are taking advantage of you in some way. Be cautious of that. Okay. This can also represent you having options that are available to you. But if I'm being honest, it doesn't seem like, I don't want to say that none of them are good enough, but you may feel like there's not a whole lot of options that are good enough. And that could be in regards to love. Okay. I want to get one more for that Tower in reverse, the High Priestess. It's asking you to listen to your intuition. And on top of that, I feel like you haven't quite even tapped your potential to what it could be. Holding on to old beliefs or old ideas about your self-value and self-worth, like negative ones, are not or cannot come with you into this solar return, basically. Okay. So it makes me feel like something about changing. I was going to say changing your mindset, and then I got house 3. How funny is that? House 3, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. And then we have a personal issue reaches a resolution, or full moon in Cancer. So this is about probably changing your mindset, about putting all of that energy into you, about, loving yourself, engaging in these luscious things that will nourish your body, and just basically loving on you and putting yourself first. It may be telling you to network a little bit, get in touch with some courses, maybe learn something, maybe learn a language, something about that, or just getting out in your overall neighborhood. But really, I feel like this is about your overall mindset and something about that needing to change. So, like when I said old values or old self worth or self value issues that you've been holding on to, or whatever, that are no longer serving you, that may need to change. Okay. For you to be able to attract everything that you want. Thank you so much, Anissa. I hope that that helped. All right, we got my girl Cassie. I'm needing some guidance on what to focus on other than myself and self love, maybe gift wise or vocational. Thanks, doll. Sure. Whatever your natural gift is, with that 6 of Cups, this is about whatever your natural gift is. So, like, what is your God given gift, right? Like, our gift is what we do best with the least amount of effort. And that would be whatever that thing is. Okay. It can be financial with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Cups. Scorpio can be about other people's money. It could be about learning about stocks or investments or something like that. And also not caring so much about what other people think about you when it comes to engaging in your God given talents and gifts. We have the King of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. It may be a good time to speak to a life coach. It could be a masculine energy, somebody that gives really, really good advice, because they'll help you kind of let go of control, or they'll help push you in the direction that you need to go. This can be some kind of spiritual counselor, or like I said, this can be a mentor of some sort. So I think that hiring a mentor of some sort is going to help push you in the right direction, especially with that Wheel of Fortune there. We have Libra. We have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, and then we have new moon in Taurus. So you have all Venus here. You're like, I don't want to know anything about self love. Oh man. So I'm going to try not to make it about that. Okay. I really want to say invite feminine energy into your life. Okay. Female friends, maybe even a female mentor. Maybe that's really what you need. But it's probably asking you to invite feminine energies into your life for some reason. Feminine energy is life, right? Feminine energy creates life. And sometimes when I get around too much masculine energy for too long, I kind of feel drained. Okay. When I'm around feminine energy, it's almost like they kind of, not that they're intending to do that, but when I come around feminine energy, I tend to feel like I just walked away and got something, like I just was given a gift or something. Not saying that men can't do that. Okay. But being around a lot of feminine energy can feel very like life, like life is breathed into you in some way. So I feel like it's telling you to probably engage with a lot more feminine energy. Maybe you can engage with some kind of group, or maybe if it is about learning about stocks or investments or something like that, they do have female gauged groups about those things. Okay, so maybe it can be something like that as well. But it can also be, once again, telling you to focus on your money. Okay. Of course, you're like, nothing about self-love, and all that Venus energy comes out. Like, that's so funny. All right, let's see. All right. We got Dina. What's good, V? My best friend and I were in an FWB situation, nothing more. Recently, she started talking to me in a way that had me thinking she wanted more than what we were, referring to her and I as an us in the future. We've been living together since February. However, while I was away for a couple weeks, she packed up her things and left without mentioning it to me, then blocked me on all social media as well as my number. This past week, she reached out saying she would like to sit down and talk, but her words never meet action. I'm having a hard time understanding why she is starving our connection to death. So many questions. Is there any future between us? She could be going through a legal case, okay? Or there could be some really hard decision that she's having a hard time making. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse being clarified by the Justice. What's the problem? The Page of Wands in reverse could be something about a child, or she could feel like some kind of legal thing is being delayed, or some kind of legal issue maybe in her way, okay? Or stopping her from something, or somebody that she knows could be in some kind of legal issue. I feel like with that Ace of Wands there will be some kind of new beginning, but it may feel a little forced. It may feel forced because it may feel like she needs something, or she wants, intimacy. Okay, that could be it as well. um but mm, she may be desperate for some kind of balance in her life, but she's having a hard time with that. It very much feels like a bat out of hell, like all over the place. I feel like she has something going on in the background that she's not particularly telling you about. That's probably what the blockage is. So it makes me feel like it's a legal case, or it can be that something has been delayed in her life, or she got some bad news with that Page of Wands in reverse. There's some kind of insecurity that she's harboring. Uranus, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings, and don't let pride get in your way. Like, you can talk to her all day, that's fine, but it's asking you to liberate yourself. There's some kind of new beginning that you're needing to have, but it's going to cause some progressive thinking is basically needed in regards to the situation. So if you have been dealing with the situation in the same way, there's something out of the box, or you're needing to deal with this in a different way than you have before if you want to see a different result. Okay. Just be cautious with that. Anybody that did that to me, I mean, we really can't say what we do until it happens to us, right? But just be cautious with that energy. That doesn't seem normal to me. Then we have Sarah. Hi, Violetta. What are his thoughts and feelings about our connection? Thank you. Sure. What does he think about this connection? Eight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. He could feel insecure about it. Okay. If this is like a new connection, or something you've been in for a while, and you guys have never had like a split or a breakup, he could feel like somebody may be settling in this connection a little bit. Okay. And that may feel very draining to him. The Eight of Cups in reverse can also be like, okay, going back to the past kind of thing. Okay, so if you guys have had like a split or anything like that, there can be this energy of like wanting to go back around, or, offer something. But there's something about him maybe looking after himself more than anything, or feeling too drained to really show up in the way that you're needing him to sometimes. What are his feelings for the connection? Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. It's like an uncertainty, but still like maintaining what's happening. So I don't really know where this is going. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not really sure, but like, I'm here. That's kind of where he's at with this. Gemini, trust the timing. Time is not running out, and you are good enough. So don't let this target, or you know, mess with your or trigger your self-worth or self-value issues, especially if you feel him pulling away or anything like that. It has nothing to do with you or your worth, okay? Trust the timing, be patient. If you have something you want to communicate about or you want him to be open to, just say the thing. Like just be a direct communicator, okay? Thank you so much, Sarah. All right. Then we have Paris, Cancer man's next actions towards me. Queen of Wands, he thinks you're sexy. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, the Four of Pentacles. He thinks you're very sexy. I think he admires you in some way, especially when it comes to how you look or how you carry yourself. But with that Seven of Pentacles in reverse to the Two of Cups in reverse, there could be this bit of his patience is running out, or he's feeling like your patience is running a little thin because there's a disconnect or there's a misunderstanding of some sort, or a lack of understanding between the two of you, which is making him apprehensive or making him kind of pull back a little bit for whatever reason. Oops. Let me see here. You have Aries. The intelligence of the universe lies within you and believe in the impossible. Okay, well, whatever that means. It's basically saying like be confident, be independent, be brave, be passionate, you know, everything that you need is already within you, all of that good stuff. And it's trying to tell you just to flow with that confidence, just lead with that level of confidence. Okay. And it's interesting because he's viewing you in Aries energy, which is very confident, very, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't care what anybody thinks, excuse my language. Right. And so I feel like it's really believing in yourself and not second guessing yourself, whether it comes to this connection or otherwise. Okay. It's like asking you to hold the authority or something like that. Thank you, Paris. Then we have my girl, Courtney. What is something hidden from me that I should be aware of? Yourself, the Hermit, the Three of Wands in reverse. You're on the precipice of something. Could it be about a Virgo? Yeah. So if you have a Virgo in your life that may have been waiting for a text message from you from some kind of specific outcome or something like that, they're frustrated because they feel like they're not getting something from you that they want. But really, this is humbling them in some way, okay? If this is about you, then this is basically there's something going on within you. Like you're needing to go on some kind of solo self journey, but you're needing to be open to the possibilities, whatever that means, like expanding your possibilities, expanding your consciousness, or something like that. Your mindset when it comes to being optimistic is going to heal yourself in more ways than you think. So even if it's trying to, like, if you have the crappiest day ever, right? Like finding the smallest thing to be optimistic about or to instill you with a sense of optimism is really going to change your mindset. It's by you utilizing that as, almost like a habit in your everyday life to see the beauty in something every day, even when it's really crappy. Like, so for some reason, that's going to help you. It could also be that if a Leo has been, away from you or healing, or if somebody has had some kind of illness or been in the hospital, I feel like they're gonna get out soon. Okay, that could be it as well. Your advice is Cancer. Then we have physical and emotional healing. And then we have nothing will come of the situation. If you've been concerned about some kind of medical thing, now, of course, I'm not a doctor. Always listen to your doctor, your practitioner, all of that. But if you've been concerned about a family member with some kind of illness or something like that, or a mother figure or you or whatever, it's trying to tell you not to worry about that. Something is healing itself. Okay. So it seems like anybody that has some kind of, I don't want to say anybody, but someone that has some kind of medical condition or something like that, it's not going to be like they're going to be okay. Thank you so much, Courtney. Faye Palmer, hey V, any messages as usual? Thank you. Sure. Let's see. What can Faye expect here? Coming up pretty soon. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Basically just saying don't overdo it. You know, it's kind of like that saying, don't go broke trying to look rich, right? And while I don't think that that's what you're doing, I mean, maybe, right? But while I don't think that that is what you are doing, don't overexert yourself to try to prove something to anybody or you know, show somebody up or feel like you have to act a certain way in order to people please or you know, over give in a way, because it's gonna fail. Like it's gonna fail if you do it that way. Okay, does that make sense? So it's basically saying like you're worthy enough to just be you, to just show up as you know. The Queen of Cups, the Three of Cups. You may have a reconciliation when it comes to love. This can also be you getting together with feminine energy in your life, with female friends or something like that, that you really love and care for. You may meet some new feminine friends. If you're interested romantically in feminine energy, I don't pretend to know people's sexual orientation. So if you're interested in that, you may find a feminine energy that you really vibe with in an emotional way. Okay. If it's not that, then it's just female friends. We have fixed energy. We have your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like you've had your eye on a specific goal in your life, and it's asking you to take accountability for that. And the way that we take accountability for whatever our dream is by taking action, is by making a plan, is by writing it down, is by fixing a schedule, whatever the thing is, in order to get said thing. Okay. So something about that. Thank you so much. Then we have Gabelina. Gabelina, hey, V, I asked before about whether or not I would be hearing about a third party situation and if it was accurate, because I kept hearing that in readings that was being done for me last time you pulled on it. I just want to know if there's anything I need to know about my relationship or why I keep getting similar readings about this third party, but nothing has been revealed to me yet. And this energy has been lingering for about a year now. Queen of Swords in reverse. The pages, I asked what's going on behind the scenes. I got the Page of Swords, the Emperor in reverse, and the Lovers. You know, it can be that it's something going on online. Okay. It can be something that's going on online. Maybe he's just looking at other people. You know, a third party can be somebody doing that as well. You know, Page of Swords can be online. You know, it can make him feel like more of a man. It can make him feel more in control, which he's not. The Emperor in reverse kind of sucks. Okay. Not saying anything bad about your person. But it may just be online. Okay. He may be fishing around online. Maybe it hasn't been in an actual reality, but the Page of Swords can be like looking around online. Okay. Um, that Queen of Swords in reverse, it may be telling you to find a way to kind of like just ground your emotions. You know, don't do anything or say anything impulsive. Don't do anything that's gonna, you know, ruin your mental health or do anything that's gonna cause a catastrophe or anything. You know, it can be he's looking at Instagram girls, or it can be that, you know, like I said, he's just looking around online. Okay, which you know, isn't the best information. But the Page of Swords is like, I'm spying on what? The Lovers, like, you know. So, house 11, social media. Well, there you go. Karmic relationships, soul growth, conflict, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So it very well may be on social media. But ultimately, this may be telling you to get together with friends, like-minded groups, focus on your biggest aspirations, goals, etc. This may very well be a karmic relationship, which can be a huge lesson. Sometimes it can be a lesson in regards to our self-worth. Sometimes it can be a lesson in regards to our boundaries. Sometimes it can be a lesson in regards to our intuition and listening to our intuition and recognizing the red flags, whatever it may be. And while I know that's very difficult to hear, it is what's on the table. Okay. With that end of a tough cycle approaches, I think that something is going to come. I don't want to say it's going to come to a head, but it's going to come to a culmination where, you know, you're going to have to make a decision, or things may end up getting better, okay, after something is revealed. Full moons, this is full moon in Capricorn. Full moons are about a revealing of something, okay? Thank you so much, Gabalina. I hope that helped. She's like, no, it did not. Sarah, I feel like my love life is stagnant at the moment. Is there a message about when things will change and good things coming next in love? Thank you. Show me only the good stuff coming in love within the next 3 months. Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Damn. Okay. I feel like it's going to be a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. This is somebody who's not a slouch. This is somebody here who's putting in an effort to get to the goal, which is the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, relationship, commitment. Okay. Um, what's going to be going on in her life when she meets this person? You're gonna be in healing mode, most likely. You can kind of be like having a hard time letting go of something. You could be a hard time having a hard time giving up control. You could be in this mode where you're like really picky, picking at yourself, a little bit. Um, you could also not be wanting to like spend time alone. You could be being very social, whether that's out in social media, out in groups. You could be attempting to be very social. But I think that you are probably sharing your thoughts within some kind of group, or you're meeting a lot of friends, or something like that. Maybe it's during Aquarius season, Aquarius Pisces season, because that's Aquarius Pisces. Maybe it's around then. House 6. Yeah, so house 6 can talk about like being too hard on yourself, being really picky. Then we have inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, and then nothing is yet set in stone. So there's some kind of path that you may feel like you're on, and it's saying like, the door is still open for other possibilities. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Be very cautious of picking on yourself too much, being really mean to yourself, driving yourself around driving yourself into the ground like a slave. Okay. Be cautious with that house 6 energy. Other than that, it can just be saying find a good routine for yourself, get out and about, have a good routine, making sure that you're managing your time well. Making sure you're going to the house 6 is like, can be kind of boring stuff, right? It's like time management, working, going to the doctor, going to the gym, these like these things. Maybe it's telling you as well to get some kind of pet, okay? But it's asking you to like take responsibility for your own life. Not saying that you're not, but it's just telling you to do that, okay? Or take responsibility for your own happiness and self-improvement. And then we have Anna, last but not least. Is it my ex or his current girlfriend who is stalking my social media? Is he going to contact me? Is it the ex who is stalking her social media? Uh, Six of Swords in reverse. Yes, I feel like your ex is stalking your social media with that Six of Swords in reverse. He's still revisiting it for some reason. Like there's some kind of unfinished business between the two of you. Is his current girlfriend stalking the social media? Five of Swords in reverse. No, I don't think she's doing that. I don't think she really like cares that much. She's like, whatever, at this point is what I want to say. Is he going to contact me? I don't think so. 10 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. He feels like you guys can't get along, or like it would be more of a burden than it needs to be, essentially, at the end of the day. We have sextile, hiereth, longing for home, homesick for the stars, and a new start is coming. So there's an opportunity for you to, potentially get in touch with some kind of rewarding situation. So maybe it's an opportunity to meet people. Maybe you feel like a loner a lot of the times, or maybe you feel like you don't really know where you belong, but there's an opportunity for you to be able to find that, or for somebody or other people to find that within you, or for you to find that within yourself. But there's some kind of new start coming. What kind of new start is this? Ace of Pentacles. It could be financial, okay? Where you could feel really at home in regards to some kind of new job, or some kind of new practical beginning that could really lead to the 10 of Pentacles. because the Ace of Pentacles is the start of the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is like the legacy that I leave behind, you know, what I view as my ultimate happiness, you know, what I want down the road 10, 20 years from now. So I really think that there's an opportunity for you to focus on that and kind of find where you feel like you belong. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Lilith and Aries, I love you. So nice to see you. Okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you guys so much. I love all of you. Have a great night. Special shout out to Hipsy. Please keep in mind that there are 10 coupon codes left. The coupon code is Alexis25. Actually, I don't know how many left there are. There may be none. I have no idea. But these are for recorded readings via Hipsy. Okay, so if you put in the coupon code Alexis25, you can get 25% off your pre-recorded reading. I love you guys. Shout out to Rick and shout out to Lori and shout out to Complexity and all of the dragons that came through tonight. I love you guys and I hope you have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.